This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. Arc date 2015-5-13. It is four months until Shemitah. Until the Shemitah year ends and the year of Jubilee begins. I'm here to tell you, people, we're going to see some changes in this country now. A lot of you know that. Some of you may be new to this, the idea of changes in this country, changes in the economy, changes in the military structure, changes in the political structure, changes in our economic system, changes in our medical system, changes in the world political scene. But I'm here to tell you that things are going to change drastically come September, I believe. I could be wrong. If I am, I'd be happy to apologize. But I think things are going to change. I think we're going to be hammered on all fronts, on all sides, and at all levels. Spiritually, we are being hammered. There's people breaking up, people just having issues. When I told a friend that, and he knows that it's just Shemitah year, he's not planting this year. He says, every time I go out to the garden, I just have this feeling that, no, don't do it. Just a feeling. He said, there's things springing up all over. There's plants growing. There's food growing. Do I need to plant a garden this year? No. Another friend said, man, it was really hard back in September or whatever it was, October, not to plant the winter wheat, but we didn't because it's a Shemitah year. We will be blessed for obeying that. My family, as far as I know, is not going to plant a garden this year. But when I told this friend who went out to his garden and saw that, he didn't need to had the feeling he shouldn't plant a garden, knowing that it was a Shemitah year, he said, when I told him that I had gone through some changes in my life and gotten a divorce, he said, man, that is happening all over the country. This man said that he could go to Austin, Texas tomorrow and make 10,000 times what he's making right now. Top IT Apple programmer. Okay. So anyway, point is, we're going to see some changes, I believe, and we are going to get hammered at the economic level, at the political level, at the military level. I think disease, pestilence, natural disasters. Look up Rodriguez, I think his name is. His visions of asteroid strike. I talked to a friend the other day. He's a woodsman. He's a logger out in the middle of the forest. I've talked about him before. He told me, Jerry, I had a dream the other day that was so real. Standing on a city, he said, quote unquote, a city on a hill. And he saw an asteroid strike the Atlantic. And the tsunami and the results were just horrific. And he said the jets of water went up into the atmosphere, the stratosphere. And rain came down. That was salt water. And I said, well, that's not too bad. But the sludge of the tsunami coming inland will be deadly. It'll kill everything because it'll be full of all the waste from the cities that have been dumping for 200 years, dumping sludge and waste and human excrement into the ocean. That's why when you watch those tsunamis of Japan, the water is black. Toxic waste. Everything. I mean, bodies and decomposing organic matter, decomposing every kind of matter, but chemical waste and toxic waste and oil and all kinds of things are in those deep trenches off of the coast. That will come inland and completely kill everything. Salt water is not bad. I mean, I have a friend, Brother Thomas here, lived in the Gulf, and he said there's no amount of ocean water that will kill soil because it's where they had the worst flooding from hurricanes was always, and it took the longest to evaporate, was the always the best crops, the biggest melons, the biggest fruit and everything that they had. Grapefruit or whatever the heck it was. So, I guess that's about it on that. I'm going to probably just do a few videos here. I've got a couple other things I want to talk about. So, this is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant.